Ciao Juventini, good afternoon. Today is Sunday and tonight Juventus will play against Udinese. Finally, one of the last two matches that will decide if we are going to Champions League or no. A few topics to cover now. The new starting 11, some comments around the game. I want to say a few words about the press conference that Tudor had yesterday. Two news, one around Bonucci, you might have heard of it, and Giuntoli. But before we start, please subscribe, click like, share, and press the notification button. You will be notified every time I release the video. This is the only channel that provides daily update on Juventus at Asia time, so please don't miss it. Let's start with the starting 11. Most likely, again, this coming from a tweet from one of the newspaper in Italy. The Juventus is going to play with De Gregorio, of course. The three line of defense with Viega. Locatelli will move back as central defend. And Terry most likely will be back, or Gatti. For the midfield, we have Costa, that played quite well. Douglas Luiz and McKennie, midfield in central part of the field, and Cambiasso. And lastly, we have Ildiz and Vlahovic or Kolumani. I have two question marks. First, I'm not too worried about the defense, because if Gatti comes back and Viega available, Locatelli has shown that he can play quite well as a central defender. So I think if Gatti especially is back, we shouldn't have a lot of problem. My only big question mark is the midfield with Douglas Luiz, that according to Tudor trained so well in the last 2 weeks and really put the work, his fitness coming back, which is good news. You know, personally, I love Douglas Luiz. I saw him play Villa last year, was one of the best players. I was the one that was really popping the champagne when we bought it. So again, I want to give this guy a chance. I want to see this guy showing what he did in England. But playing him alongside McKennie, unless they've been trying for weeks and weeks, it's very difficult. I mean, Thuram and Locatelli, despite I don't think is the strongest midfield couple, they've played for a while, so they know how to play to each other, to complement each other. Douglas and McKennie is a big question mark, so we'll see. And regarding the striker, we don't know if we'll have Vlahovic or Kolumani. It all depends on what Tudor will choose and what he thinks he will happen. Today, in theory, should be an easy game. Udinese doesn't have anything to ask left to this championship. So Udinese has a lot of defeats, a lot of players that are injured, so really should be an easy game. But, and I want to reiterate the point I'm making for a few weeks. This team has a problem. This team fails every time there is a big task to be accomplished. Empoli, PSV, etc., etc., etc. So we can't really rely on the fact, okay, the player will go down to the pitch, relax, they will do a good game. No, maybe they feel the pressure, definitely they will feel the pressure. So I'm not sure how easy is going to be the game and how in control of the game we will be. So that's the first point. The second point would be the last game of a lot of players. Like a few players are on loan, and the loan expires the 30th of June, like Vega, Conceição, Kolumani as well. There are conversations with their own team to extend the loan for next year, or at least for the UEFA Club World Cup. But again, it's still conversation going on. Second would be last game of in Allianz Stadium for Vlahovic, most likely, unless he changes his mind, he decides to spread his contract and follow what Juventus is telling, he won't stay as well. So there are there are the next year team will look very different from this year, and a lot of the player they don't have anything to ask to this Juventus season. Okay, and the fact that as I mentioned before, I'm very concerned and worried about the players if they can win, if mentally strong, and that links me to the second point of this conversation, of this video, Tudor's press conference. I don't know if you guys have seen it, have watched it. There are a few colleagues that put up an English version of the Tudor's conference, but mainly he said one thing. I came and I found a team deep in a hole. No self-confidence, no understanding how to play. Everyone didn't have any certainty about the position on the pitch, so I had to do a few things, bring them up, let them understand the value of the jersey, and give them easy things to play around. After that, he said he's really convinced that if everyone is fit, so Bremen, everyone is supposed to play, and everyone plays, like Douglas Luiz has been prepared to play the season. This team with 2 or 3 players is a team that can play, can challenge all for the Scudetto, which was a bold statement. I felt this press conference was more a pitch to the team, Juventus management team, and to say, listen, I'm here, I've done an amazing job so far with the material I had. I never complain, I work with the head, give me the chance for next year. I show you, I prove, and now if I can manage to take the team to the 4th position, give me the chance, give me my stuff, give me the player I want, and let me start the season again. So, if you guys are following me, I'm always in favor of Tudor. Of course I like Conte, but I would say I would give Tudor a chance and see what he can do. Tudor shown us that he came and he took any situation he had, not complaining, and start building the team up to bring somewhere. Not giving him a chance to show what he could do could be detrimental for the environment. You know what? Because again, with Conte we start from zero. If you employ Mancini or Pioli, we start from -1. So give Tudor a chance. I'm a great supporter of Tudor. I liked him as a player. He was one of my idol when I was playing football when I was young. It's fantastic. He could play in defense, he could play midfield. So it's amazing. And he's shown that he's smooth his corners as a personality-wise. Everyone addressed him like very rough, very direct, very rude, but actually shown a great communication style, a great empathy for the players, a great feeling with the team. So I would say, and I'm appealing to the Juventus management, maybe we found out who needs to build Juventus from the ground up, and we have a home. 8 minutes in the video, I will touch base quickly on these 2 topics. There was a big news around the newspaper about Bonucci might join Juventus. Again, I'm going to second the same consideration I did for Chiellini. Bonucci, yes, was part of the Juventus that won 9 championships, but if he joins, and I said if he will join as manager of youth team. So again, him part of the environment of Juventus company is amazing, but it's not going to impact the first team straight away. So let's walk slowly. Bonucci is good to have. It's good that comes back home and start learning and start getting exposed to the Juventus from managerial perspective, but nothing is not going to impact the first team. And second, and I'll leave you with this consideration, open up the debate for the comments. I know a few guys from the UK will comment on it. There is one news about AC Milan has asked information to Juventus about Giuntoli. So there are some rumors that Giuntoli could move to AC Milan next year. With this, I'll leave you open the answer. Please comment. Let me know what you think about Giuntoli could move to AC Milan, if you want to keep it. If you don't want to, please subscribe, and always Forza Juve. Let's go tonight. Let's win the game. Bye. Ciao, ciao.